Hello, BookTube. I just made a video just a minute ago about how it's a bleak and barren Monday because there are no books today, and then books came. Apparently, UPS doesn't care that it's Martin Luther King Day, so I have a small shipment that I want to go through with you. So this is 2017 book haul number. I didn't check because I just got them. Number 10, I think. I think it's number 10. I think we just did number 9. It's either 10 or 11. I'll figure it out. But let's see what we have here. Books on a federal holiday. So what is this? Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Okay, this is a great way to start. This is due in late April. This is from Harvard University Press, a new biography of Milos. Look at that. Oh my. This is an award-winning biography of Czesław Milosz, the great Polish poet and winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1980. Offers a rich portrait of a writer and his troubled century, providing context for a larger appreciation of his work. Fantastic. Great. Great. So that's almost certainly going to be one of my favorite biographies of the year. We'll see. It depends on how well it's done. But I'm really hoping that somehow, either intentionally through Harvard or not through somebody else, I'm really hoping for a big new pretty edition of his poetry. That would be fantastic. A big new pretty edition of his book reviews is too much to ask for, so I won't even bother. But in the poetry, I'd love that. All right, so that's a great start. Let's move on to this thing, this vacuum packed thing. Great. Okay. This is Elizabeth Brown Pryor. This is Six Encounters with Lincoln. And the subtitle is A President Confronts Democracy and Its Demons. So it looks like this is going to be a kind of a thematic biography. Let's see here. This comes out in early February. The late historian Elizabeth Brown Pryor. Oh my, she didn't make it to her book's publication. That's terrible. Oh, okay. She died in 2015. Won a reputation as an accomplished prose stylist who was a master at probing the psychology and character of leaders. The Wall Street Journal called her most recent book, the Lincoln Prize-winning Reading the Man, a portrait of Robert E. Lee through his private letters, a masterpiece, saying that Pryor has taken an icon and given us the soul of a complex man and his turbulent age. Much of the same might be said for this new book. Here, Pryor looks at 6 intriguing, mostly unexplored meetings between Abraham Lincoln and his constituents. Okay, that's an interesting approach. God knows we need interesting approaches when it comes to Lincoln. There are way too many Lincoln books being written. Okay, all right. So posthumous. That's 2 biographies right there. That's not bad. Let's move on. We don't have many books this time around, but see. Oh, okay. This is a novel. This is due in June, and it's called The Destroyers by Christopher Bolin. What have we got here? From the author of Orient comes an enthralling tale of wealth, deceit, and murder, reminiscent of Patricia Highsmith's The Talented Mr. Ripley and Donna Tartt's The Goldfish, set on an idyllic Greek vacation island. Huh. Do we get more than that? After a scandal in Panama ruins Ian Bledsoe's personal reputation and professional prospects, he visits his dying father in New York, desperately hoping for a loan, only to learn that he's been completely cut out of the will. In his grief and desperation, Ian travels halfway around the world to the Greek island of Patmos, where jet-set tourists, international refugees, and religious fanatics jostle uneasily among the gorgeous Aegean locale, begging his childhood friend Charlie to throw him a lifeline. Ian and Charlie both grew up in wealthy New York families, and while there have always been questions about just how Charlie's family made their money, Ian is willing to take any help his old friend can provide. Of course, no help, even among friends, is free. Interesting. Look at that. Interesting. The Destroyers. Interesting and interestingly ominous. And we've got this light thing here. What is this? This is very light. Oh, it's a mass market. Oh, not only a mass market, it's a mass market romance. And not only a mass market romance, it's a mass market Regency romance. Steve is happy. Okay, this is due in early March, and it is Last Night with the Duke by the great Amelia Gray. Fantastic. Fantastic. So this is going to be the latest in her Rakes of St. James series. And what have we got here? The Duke of Griffin has never lived down his reputation as one of the Rakes of St. James. Now rumors are swirling that his twin sisters may bear the brunt of his past follies. Hiring a competent chaperone is the only thing Griffin has on his mind, until he meets the lovely and intriguing Miss Esmeralda Swift. In ways he could never have expected, she arouses more than just his curiosity. Like Adam at Memento Mori does to all of us. He arouses more than just our curiosity. Esmeralda Swift considered herself too sensible to ever fall for a scoundrel. But that was before she met the irresistibly seductive Griffin. His employment offer proves too tempting for her to turn down. She can't afford to be distracted by his devilish charms, because the stakes are so high for her sister's debut season. Wonderful. Okay. All right. Well, in case you hadn't noticed, this turned out to be a pretty good mail haul for a federal holiday. This will be our last one. It's not a box, but it's still the biggest of the bunch. So what is this going to be? Oh, okay. It's another copy of Jonathan Swift by John Stubbs. So as you've all seen on this channel, I already have received a finished hardcover. I'm very happy to have it too. But I guess this means that I have a copy to mail to one of you. So let me know in the comments field if you can't live without this thing, because John Stubbs is good. I haven't read this book yet, but he's good, and of course Swift's life is utterly fascinating from start to finish. So, wow, this was a good book haul. So we have Jonathan Swift, we have Six Encounters with Abraham Lincoln, we have Czesław Miłosz, we have The Destroyers, and we have a Regency romance called Last Night with the Duke. Very nice. So I'll see you soon, BookTube. Thank you.